So I think one thing that we're all keenly aware of is that the world of data is changing. The total amount of data that's increasing every single year is getting larger and larger. And a lot of that data is not from traditional data sources. When you think about 5 or 10 years ago, the types of data that exist today in large quantities, videos, sales data, data from devices that people have, data from the Internet of Things, those simply didn't exist 5 or 10 years ago. And today, those sorts of devices and the data that they're producing is growing like gangbusters. The other key change in the world from 5 or 10 years ago is that more often than not, consumerization is driving a change in how that data is being created as well as how it's being consumed. In the past, businesses were the ones that were primarily driving this growth in data. When you think about 15 or 20 years ago, most organizations, most enterprises were the ones that were generating large databases based on the data that they had, that they kept very secret themselves. Today, consumers are the ones who are driving this data growth because they all own multiple devices. They're all using social media to provide feedback on the services that they're getting, that they're purchasing and working with. And all of that work that they're doing is creating not only the increase in data, but it's also changing the way that people consume that data. The days of saying that only a business or only a database administrator would have access to this data are gone. People want to have access to that data regardless of where they are and regardless of what device that they're using. This really feeds into Microsoft's productivity vision. Rather than saying only certain types of people can have access to that data, Microsoft is really saying that by democratizing the whole data consumption model, everyone can get rich insights. Whether you're on a mobile device or a tablet or a laptop, it doesn't matter. You should always be able to get access to these insights. And whether you want to stand up these services in your own environment or even hosted with a cloud provider such as Microsoft, or even a hybrid model where some of that is being done on premises and some of it is being done on the cloud, all of that is something that you can consume with Microsoft solutions.